Next day I'm leaving, far too cold, I'm just frigid freezing. Fuck these girls for no fucking reason. Fuck the world, I don't need no reason. C-class Benz on the highway speeding, eyes bleeding. I'ma see just leaning. I'ma got gal in the back saying no, said I'm doing, I'm squeezing. They see cool, said I'm doing, I'm sneezing. No, said them bulls, said I'm doing, I'm teasing. More for drink, but I don't do leaning. That shit give me an awful feeling. Rather be smoking weed and wheezing. Just food and sex and sleeping. I'm in the one beer, bad news, but your girlfriend cheating. Come with the girl, them want them, fuck them, no for reach me, girl. Pon the 400 quick, believe me, girl. Pon the phone, just don't deceive me, girl. Link pon the tool and so friends to the face, I hear the voice there, you don't know, say a Cogency. But the Cogency Rocks channel. And today, we have Digga D before they were famous. UK's NBAYoungboy, red light, green light, one bag of something. Yes, baby. So you know, I don't want to waste too much time. This is before they were famous. You know the series. If not, go check it out at your own time. But make sure you watch this one first. And like and subscribe to my channel first. And share the video. And then while you're at it, go check out my gaming channel, music channel, and Instagram. You see it? But you don't know. I don't want to waste too much time. Let's just jump into it. Check out my Digga D red light, green light reaction that I did. More than likely, I'm going to upload it before I upload this. So yeah, let's jump into it.
Digga D is without a doubt one of the UK's most popular and talented drill artists. He's also one of its pioneers, having helped establish the genre in the mid-2010s as part of the 1011 crew. In particular, his track Next Up lit up the music charts and had everyone turning their attention his way, including the local police force. In 2018, the year after his breakthrough, Digga D was sentenced to a year in prison for conspiracy to commit violent disorder. When he finally emerged from behind those prison walls, he wouldn't be the same man who walked in. Digga didn't just nearly lose an eye during his time in prison, he damn near lost his soul. Want to learn more about the come up of one of UK drill's most overlooked artists? Then keep watching this brand new episode of Before They Were Famous.
Alright, so Off-Rip is not the same nigga that usually does it, right? So what happened to Michael McCrudden? He don't do it anymore? What, he retired? He don't want to talk about people being famous no more before they were famous? Alright, let's see what this new nigga gotta say, bro. That's loud as fuck.
I'm not kidding. I'm laughing so far. I had these bombs this leg and see me in a new thing bomb this leg. I'm sorry.
Good job. Digga D was born Reese Herbert on June 20.
You see how the man hug Nicki Manos casting,
Good job.
One say, hello, Nicki.
Digga D was born Reese Herbert on June 29th, 2000 in West London.
Reese Herbert, like a sherbert. If Digga D was my brother, dog, every day I'm going to tease about him name, dog, Herbert.
Digga D was born Reese Herbert on June 29th, 2000 in West London. After growing up and listening to Jamaican reggae and dancehall tunes, he quickly fell in love with the music, and by the age of 12, he was writing down his own lyrics. A large part of Digga's motivation comes from wanting to help look after his friends and family. So while he got to work early in terms of becoming a musician, he also got himself wrapped up in street activities that would land him some cash alongside a whole heap of trouble. For instance, in year 8, he was caught with cannabis at school and was promptly kicked out. From that point forward, he had continued to have run-ins with the law, and his hustling on the street would prevent him from ever claiming his general certificate of secondary education.
I got arrested in school. They took me to Wandsworth police station. And my mum came in the police station and I wasn't trying to look at her.
When asked if he ever regretted not taking his...
Brother, you know them Jamaican mother, they're different to that. I wonder how much beating him get though, that. Cause obviously it never worked, mommy. Cause Digga D is a menace to society, so the beating them never worked, mommy. I have to go figure out something else.
His education more seriously and whether he'd like to go back and change things, Digga D told the BBC, Jay-Z did what he did and look where he is now. French Montana did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, Tupac, all these rap legends. People have a past. It's just about moving away from it and having a positive future. For Digga, that positive future was still
which makes sense, yeah, so you can't always judge him on him past. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give a nigga time to grow, you know?
Somewhere in the distance. Over the course of 2 years, Digga climbed the way up the competitive...
Bro, Digga look like a Jamaican gunman right here, so brother. I swear to you, you can go in any ghetto and find a Jamaican gunman who look just like that.
Future was still somewhere in the distance. Over the course of 2 years, Digga climbed the way up the competitive UK drill landscape. He became the lead MC in the Ladbroke Grove crew 1011, and with their support drumming up a song that would land a big fish. His track No Hook was so skillful that it caught the attention of a manager known as Bills, who quickly got in touch to help Digga D and 1011 land a single on Mixtape Madness. The next breakthrough freestyle, next up. After that, industry heads began to turn, and soon enough, Digga was being counted as if he really was the next big thing. Unfortunately for him, industry insiders weren't the only ones paying attention. Now, so were the police. At the tail end of 2000,
Jake's trying to do about that.
insiders
Fam, how do you get that snap?
weren't the only ones paying attention. Now,
I mean, you can get random snaps still. But...
so
Oh, the armed feds are trying to run
were
him
the
down.
police. At the tail end of 2017, just as his music career was really beginning to take off, Digga and other members of the 1011 crew were convicted of conspiracy to commit violent disorder after they were stopped and searched by police on the city streets while carrying machetes and baseball bats. The members of
Bro, imagine you see 5 young men, decent young men in a car. Decent young men in a car, dog, and then you pull them over and then machete and baseball. But I say, oh, so you niggas was trying to do some dirt. Good thing we stopped y'all, you know what I'm saying? But you know, freedom on them.
stopped and searched by police on the city streets while carrying machetes and baseball bats. The members of 1011 claimed that they were on the way to film a new music video, but the police believed they were planning on attacking a rival gang, 12 World.
Out right now. Stream it. Rico back to jail. Free the guys. I don't know why. Nothing.
During their subsequent court case, their own music
Yeah, there was a time when Digga D was out where almost every week, dog, we see a new video with police or arrest him, or him a go back, or him a come out like, dog, it was just too much, dog, too much. I'm glad say him was out and in the man say just fuck off the IG models them one by one. You see me I say? Like, do it for the guys, man, do it for the gang.
videos were used against them as evidence of their intentions for violence, and the entire group was placed under extremely strict conditions of a criminal behavior order, basically giving the Metropolitan Police the right to censor any and all music they made for the next handful of years.
And trust me, bro, they censor every fucking thing, bro. Music is not the same, fam. I just want the man them just say what they must say without no one bag of burp, burp, or zero. You understand? Like, bro, that shit gets annoying at times.
After spending a brief period of time on the inside, Digga was released in 2018. But by the time his debut mixtape, Double Tap Diaries, would drop in May of 2019, he'd revealed that thanks to having broken the stringent conditions of his CBO, he was once again incarcerated. Despite the controversy surrounding the artist, or maybe perhaps because of it, Double Tap Diaries would go on the chart at the 11th spot on the UK official album charts, becoming the first drill project to reach those heights. But even though Digga was achieving a level
I didn't even know that the man was doing numbers behind bars, bro. Literally, big up behind bars.
of success that he never imagined possible, he couldn't enjoy a moment of it because things were not going well on the inside. During his year-long incarceration, he got into a violent altercation that would change his life completely, when he was attacked by another inmate who had fashioned a blade out of a tuna can and stabbed Digga in the face, rendering one of his eyes nearly blind. Soon after that, Digga began struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder, and by the time he emerged from prison in May of 2020, he wasn't the same man who had gone in.
Oh my god, this is beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm going to watch the Digga D documentary, probably not today, but another day, as the man says, so watch out for that.
I'm emotional, guys. I'm emotional. It's lovely. Blue, brother.
Upon his initial release, he was banned from returning to his home in London. Instead, he was ordered to stay in an approved hostel somewhere in Norwich. He was also fitted with a GPS tracker on his leg and made to check in with his probation officer every 3 hours from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day. No
God
exceptions.
damn. What? Say that again.
He was also fitted with a GPS tracker on his leg and made to check in with his probation officer every 3 hours from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day.
Every 3 hours, bro.
No exceptions.
Obviously, as a little youth, you're not under 18, you couldn't go probation. So when man used to go court and get sentenced to that wire rolls, youth referral orders, this is when man will go on it.
On top of that, Digga would also have to
Man was just a bad kid for a long time, bro. Man, I thought, bro, you can't, if you're under 18, you can't get probation. Bro, when I was under 18, I wasn't doing anything to get no fucking probation, alright? Bro, I'm over 18 and I'm still not doing anything to get probation, bro. I'm just chilling, fam.
Referral orders, this is when man will go on it.
On top of that, Digga would also have to contend with the CBO that regulates so much of his life and demands that his music, lyrics, and videos be run past police within 24 hours of being uploaded. The cops will then check the songs of any forbidden references to violence or crime. You know, those things that hip-hop artists never mention in their songs?
Never.
Crazy.
Most people just think drill's violent. Half of it is violent, half of it's not. Like there's this is what we live in it, so we're doing what we live.
Somewhat amazingly,
Exactly, bro. They're just talking about what they live, fam. Just allow it, fam. Allow it.
the Metropolitan Police denied that this court order amounts to a form of censorship. One officer was quoted as saying, "When in this instance you see a particular genre of music being used specifically to goad, to incite, to provoke, to inflame, that can only lead to acts of very serious violence being committed. That's when it becomes a matter for the police. We're not in the business of killing anyone's fun. We're not in the business of killing anyone's artistic expression. We are in the business of stopping people being killed." There's also a list
I can understand that, bro, but y'all niggas ain't stopping nobody from being killed, bro. Even from before jail, niggas was getting killed and you couldn't stop it. So just shut up, man.
of about 18 to 20 individuals, all former friends that Digga is no longer able to associate with, most of whom were part of his former 1011 crew. All of this to say that when it comes to creating new music, it's now more difficult than ever for Digga, but that sure as hell ain't gonna stop him from trying. While preparing to release his single Woy, Digga had to have his lawyer comb through every line of the track to make sure it was okay before it got to the cops. She wound up flagging this line: "Jump out, try to put him in a coffin." Digga then had to defend himself by explaining it was a reference not to death or violence, but a popular new dance move on TikTok. Come on, we all remember Put Him in a Coffin? Y'all
Wait, who are those white people stepping like some New York niggas, man?
death or violence, but a
White kids, bro.
popular new dance move on
Bro, what? Bro, they look so
TikTok.
uncomfortable.
Come on, we all remember Put Him in a reference not to death or violence, but a popular new dance move on TikTok. Come on, we all remember Put Him in a Coffin? Y'all need to brush up on your meme history. At the very least, none of this censorship appears to have hampered Digga D's success. When Woy finally dropped in 2020, it was viewed over 19 million times and became one of the most impactful drill singles of that year. It also set the table for Digga to release his second mixtape, Made in the Pyrex, in February of 2021. This album would climb its way all the way to number 3 on the UK official albums charts, replacing his former mixtape as the newest highest ranking independent UK drill album ever. Better yet, only a few weeks ago, Digga finally had some of his probationary conditions lifted. For the first time in a very long time, he's free from having to report to a probation officer. He's also finally rid of his GPS tracker, able to own more than one phone, and able to live wherever he wants. It'll still be 4 years for the conditions of his music and who he associates to be lifted, but hey, at least it's a start. As for where Digga D goes from here, well, that's a story for another time and another place. After all, this is before they were famous. My name is Clyde Smith, and if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.
Hey. Yeah, this is alright still. The man them have RD. The man them did RD before Digga D. Bro, Digga D was popping way long before RD was popping, bro. But hey, man, you know how the shit goes, man, when white niggas get popping, bro. But anyways, bro, the Island Boys, those niggas are crazy as fuck. But yo, let me know if you want me to do the RD before they were famous or the Santander before they were famous. You understand? But yo, Digga D before they were famous. Really and truly, I really knew everything this nigga was going to talk about in the shit, fam. I was just watching it for the channel, really and truly. Yeah, niggas, man. You see me? So tell me what you think in the comments. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Gaming channel. Check out my gaming channel, music channel, Instagram. Coach and say I'm about this motherfucker, man. Yes. Yeah. Come with the girl, them want them, fuck them, no for reach me, girl. On the 400 quick, believe me, girl. On the phone, just don't deceive me, girl. Link on the toll and come for reach me, yeah, girl. Bring the pink pussy to me, yeah, girl. Get round 2, round 3, yeah, girl. Yeah, I love you, yeah, yeah.